Hi Tribe, we're Twin Oracles. Welcome back. We hope you're having a wonderful day. We're back again, and as usual, these are some of the cards that we may or may not be using. A special shout out to Which Way a Witchery from Etsy, who has created these beautiful, beautiful decks called Pink Dream Clarity Deck. And with this deck, please watch this video until the very end, because at the end of the video, we will be pulling a yes or no card for you. So think of a question that you might have in mind, and at the end of the video, we will pull a card for you to see if we can get you some more clarity. So as you know, we will start with the Affirmations deck, Words of Inner Wisdom by Lorraine Anderson. One thing a message that I'm really picking up is to open your hearts to receive. Open your hearts to receive. A lot of you have done so much work in the last year, 2 years in particular, and some of you, it feels as though the struggle is real for the last 35 years, I'm hearing, even 41 years, but definitely in the last 2 years, you've been doing a lot of work, asking yourself the right questions, asking for guidance and for help from God, praying to God to give you direction, however that resonates for you in your life. But a message that's coming through is open your heart to receive. Okay, that's coming through very, very profoundly. And so it feels as though, God really wants to bless you. There's many things in the pipeline just waiting to be poured upon you. But some of you are stuck in the past, waiting for the other shoe to drop, I'm hearing. You might think, this isn't going to happen for me, or this isn't going to come for me, or whatever the case may be. It just feels like you've kind of given up hope, you've lost hope. And now's not the time to lose hope or faith. Now's the time to open your heart to receive. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Any other messages? God, you want to tell us anything else? Anything else? This is a great, we just did another video. There's a video that's going to be uploaded before this one. I heard, and it's going to be titled, Give Yourself the Gift of Breath. Give yourself the gift of breath. If you come across that video, please watch it. There's a message there for you. And I heard a message that says, what did I hear? It said, do more by doing less. So for some of you where you're hearing or seeing messages to take some time out, relax, be still, meditate, you can't understand, how you could possibly do that when you have so much going on in life. And I do want to make it clear that in this phase, doing less, you will be doing more. And so, because it will give you clarity, it will give you answers, you will know what to do. But when you're in a hazy cloud, a lot of confusion sets in, and things are changing quite rapidly. So you don't want to start something, it's not the right time, and then you're stuck again, right? So just go within, take some time out. And so what we mean by you can do more by doing less is simply going within and meditating will help you so much more than having a list of things to do and conquering that list. So the first card out is Allow Life. There's a lot of change coming in, and you're being asked to go with the flow, to really allow life. You could die one day knowing you've never really lived, or you can live today knowing at any moment you could die. So I don't want to talk about death here, but allow life. Take time to smell the roses. Take time to look at the skies outside. Take a moment to allow your eyes to connect with the sun. Take a moment to smile at the stranger walking right past you. Allow life, and allow whatever happens to happen. Allow the pieces to fall where they may. Okay? The next card out is number 37, Be Alone. Others will be able to love you once you learn to love yourself. And again, the message that we did before this one, give yourself the gift of breath is the title of the video. And this one is clear. It's saying pretty much the same thing. Be alone, go within. Take some time to meditate. Give yourself the gift of breath. Give yourself the gift of breath, because in that space, in that place, it will help you to open up your heart to receive what's coming for you. So it feels like there's a lot of blessings that are wanting to come in. You're being asked to go within and meditate and to allow these blessings to be received by you with an open heart. So let's dig into the tarot cards, Dark Forest. For some of you, I'm feeling it's as though you've always tended to so many people in your life and making sure that everyone is good, that you've kind of lost yourself along the way or forgot about yourself. Mm-hmm. And so it's to take back some of that time, to take a little mini retreat for you, to go away somewhere for the weekend if you can, but pour some love back onto you. First card out, we have the Eight of Cups. 4 cards. And so it's saying to take, how do I want to put this? Wherever you are right now in this life, wherever you are in your life right now, it's to take what will benefit you, pick up the pieces, bring with you the lessons and the experiences, bring with you things that will benefit you, that will help you, lead you, guide you, accelerate you to higher highs, and leave the rest behind. You know, this is very similar to the previous reading we did. You know, you're being asked to take stock and inventory of your life, to reevaluate your life right here and right now. To review is another good word. Review your life. To really see how far you've come and to really see the new you. Who are you now? You've changed a lot, but you're not acknowledging these changes. You're going about life as if it's the old you. But that old you is an imposter. There's a new you that's been inside of you for quite some time. So you're being asked to make friends and embrace the new you. Open your heart to receiving what's here for you. Again, to allow life, allow whatever may be, and to be alone with yourself. Take some time for you, asking yourself, what do you want? You can do more by doing less. Take some time, sit in silence, sit in quiet, pen, paper, ask yourself, who am I? What's my purpose? Why am I here? What do I want? So for some of you, I'm picking up a scenario where it feels like it could be at work. And it's a situation at work where, you know, it feels as though perhaps your boss tries to keep you down. They try to belittle you. And I'm also picking up that in addition to this, there's a coworker who in front of your face is one way, but behind your back is another way. So backstabbing, and gaslighting. You know who this person is. It's someone who they think that they're better than you. You know, maybe they think, or, you know, because they have a higher title, whatever you want to call it, they think they're better than you, or they might even be on your same level, but they still think that they're better. And this person, it's like they have this competition energy about them where they'll win at all cost. So it's just a little warning that I have here.
They're going to want to win at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
And this person might even be below you, but they act as though they're above you. Their title, their job position might even be below you.
There's a lot of pride here and a lot of wounded healing that you know they could be doing if that's something that they would be interested in. But let's talk about you. If this is resonating for you, you're definitely being asked to take back your power, to stand up for yourself. If someone's trying to belittle you, it's time to say enough is enough. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you can say something very politely, with etiquette, with poise, and with confidence to get your message across, but it's time to stand up for yourself. It's time to stand up for yourself. If it's like to a boss or if it's to a coworker, because I'm seeing both scenarios here. I'm seeing both. So however this resonates, it's time for you to muster up your confidence, take back your courage, build that resilience and self-confidence, and communicate, speak your truth. You have every right to speak your truth, and enough is enough. So it's just a little pep talk. You can do this. Now is the time. We have all faith in you. You've been wanting to do this for years anyways, or weeks, and you just haven't been happy, and there was an injustice done, and it's time that this ends. Enough is enough. And build your confidence back up. Make yourself feel that you are on a higher level than you're on right now. So, don't compare yourself to others or to these other people, but you can say for yourself that I want to be in a higher position for myself. I want to be stronger. Higher would be stronger. I'd want to be courageous. These are all beautiful things that you can put yourself on a higher level in a beautiful, loving way. So I want to touch upon these cards that came out. So, and again, very similar to the previous reading, when you start giving back to yourself, you start to receive good news. It feels as though, standing up for yourself is clearing out the clutter so you have more space for you to receive good and better things and higher valuable things than what you're dealing with now. And by clearing out the clutter, by clearing out the past, by clearing out people, things, situations, and circumstances that you've outgrown, that don't serve you anymore, this allows you to open up your heart to receive. Okay, it allows you to open up your heart to receive. It allows you to be in the allowance. And in the flow. And in the flow as well. And if you find as though you're kind of challenged by this, then make some time for you. Give yourself the gift of breath. Go somewhere where it's nice and quiet. It doesn't even, it can even be by the water. It can be outside in the forest. It can be sitting on grass. Places, however it works for you in your life. But when you give to yourself, you victoriously give yourself and make room for good news, to receive good news coming into your life. It opens your heart so that you can be in receiving mode. You can receive some sort of good news that's coming in for you. Don't be surprised if some of you might be moving or going on a journey or in a different direction, in a new direction. This might be a physical move of your residency. This might also be moving in and out of careers, different careers, moving from one career to another career. This might also be moving out of the relationship that you're in right now. And this could be coming during a time, because here we have this Eight of Cups. And this Eight of Cups, in this card, there is a solar eclipse. And as we speak right now, I think the solar eclipse happened about 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago. And during this solar eclipse, normally, so from the time that we're shooting this video. Right, from the time they're shooting this video. So in a time normally where there is not a solar eclipse, you'll know what to do. Here's what's presenting itself, you know what to do, and you execute that plan. However, with this being a solar eclipse here with the Eight of Cups, you might be unclear. There might be some uncertainty as to what to do. What is the best route? What is the best approach? How should you do it? How should you go about it? So if, for those of you that are feeling this confusion, this lack of clarity, make sure you take some time out and sit with the question at hand and allow God to speak through you. And then also, so going back to what I was mentioning here, some of you might be moving. Okay, there's movement in your life. It could be physical movement in your life. You might be moving more.
getting more exercise. But there's a lot of things coming into balance. You can kind of start to feel and sense that all the hard work that you've done is finally paying off for you. That good things are here for you. You might have been questioning in the past, when's it going to be my turn? When are things going to happen for me? I've tried so hard, I've done so much, and I just don't see the rewards. I don't see the progress. I don't see the work that I've put into this. And now's the time. Simply by, again, opening up your heart, giving yourself the gift of breath, doing more by doing less, just sitting still, doing nothing, or just contemplating will bring so much in for you, okay? Good news, going on a different journey, in a different direction, but you're really being asked to be honest with yourself, to get really clear and authentic with yourself. What worked for me and in the past, what hasn't worked for me in the past, what do I want to receive now, who do I want to become? Just a little bit of inner self sitting with yourself, but also perhaps some indulging on the inside. Getting some insight from your soul, I'm hearing, getting insight from your soul. Okay, so to really go within. Now, with this Ace of Pentacles here, I'm really getting the feeling that there's a lot of contentment coming your way. There's a lot of
a new start, a new beginning.
A new start, a new beginning. But, there's something here to celebrate. There's something here for you to begin anew. This is something that's being given to you. Like I said, it could be a new career, a new business, a new direction, a new relationship, a new opportunity, a new open heart. Anything anew.
A new job.
So again, I can't emphasize this enough. Open your heart to receiving. Allow life. So allow life. Like, I really want you to take a moment and just maybe even write those words down somewhere. Allow life. Allow life. So, as nature grows, as the flowers blossom, you're really being asked to be in the allowance, to just observe the beauty around you. Take time for you. Take time to be alone in nature and just allow things to happen around you. Allow things to happen for you.
For some of you, when I was mentioning there's a job to take back your power, whether it's a boss or a coworker, some of you, not for all of you, but some of you are planning to leave this job. And so I do recommend and suggest that if you are planning to do that, to speak your truth before you go. And, it doesn't have to be abrupt. It doesn't have to be in a hostile way. Just
a loving way.
Right.
Speak what's on your mind with love.
You want to make sure that you don't exit without speaking your mind and speaking your heart. Because the worst thing that you can do is not speak your truth. You go home, you kick yourself in the butt, and I should have said this, and I should have taken back my power, and I should have stuck up for myself. And then that's always on your mind, even down the road.
And sometimes you have to repeat that lesson.
Right, and right, you took the words out of my mouth, is that you'll receive another job after where that lesson, you'll be treated the same way, you'll have a similar experience, and it's all because you're being asked to speak your truth, to communicate, because you have that right to speak your truth, just like your employer does, just like your coworkers do. Everyone has that right to speak your truth. And if you're leaving this job because of the way that you're being treated, Communicate that because these people need to know.
They might not even know.
And they might not even care when you tell them, and they might not even do anything about it. And that's all okay, but it's off of your heart. It's off of your heart. It's off of your mind. You spoke your truth, and now your throat chakra is clear. And you're ready to move on to the next lesson and something bigger and something beautiful. So let's dive into the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. Some of you may be experiencing some ringing, a high-pitched ringing in your left ear right now.
This message is definitely for you.
Yes, pay attention. You do need to speak your truth. If it's not at a job, it can be any area in your life. It could be with a friend. It could be a friend has backstabbed you. I just picked that up as well. A friend shows in front of your face that they're a friend. Behind your back, it's something totally different.
As the snake card comes out.
Right. I'm picking up, for a lot of you, it is a friend. It could be a Leo. It could be an Aries. Or it can be any other sign. But there is definitely someone or a situation that you are being asked to leave behind and walk away from and move away from. It's you're pouring, you'll know what this is. You're pouring your heart into this situation and you're not receiving those energies back. So you'll know what this situation is and what it is that we're talking about. For some of you,
there's a lot of sabotaging here. We have the snake, the boat, stabbed in the back, and the hammer. A lot of sabotaging here.
For some of you, also, for a small select group of you, you like someone or you're in a friendship, relationship, situationship, place it how it resonates with your life, but you're in this relationship of some sort where you're chasing out of fear of losing this person, and this person is not giving you the affection that you desire. So keep that in mind. You do want to make sure that you are in a balanced relationship where the amount that you're expending, you're also receiving back. It's an equal give and take. And you want to make sure that it's a loving, genuine relationship. Make sure that you're only giving your heart when you have been shown that it's physically and verbally, you've been shown and you've seen with your own eyes that there is love here and that it's an equal partnership. And if it's not, you might want to consider exiting this relationship, situationship, whatever it is.
So we have here the snake, the boat, stabbed in the back, and the hammer. So yes, some of you, again, might be moving. You might even be unexpectedly moving overseas out of the blue. Happens quickly, abruptly, suddenly.
Yeah, you get that twice here. 3 times, actually. With the 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the boat now, you have that 3 times. Moving on. 3 times. Three times you have that here.
And some of you are moving away from those people that have backstabbed you. You're separating yourself from these people. They might have been malicious. Some of you might have always had to look over your shoulder to see if someone was, I'm hearing, copying you. It's almost like people would take your work and present it as their own in your career or something along those lines.
To sabotage you, winning at all costs, is the connection that we had made earlier as well to that.
And I'm just noticing at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take this card. We have the palm tree, and I feel like it's here to clarify this Ace of Pentacles, what's coming in for you. A lot of this is telling me, you've done the work, or if you haven't already, you're being asked to do the work of separating yourself from people that don't serve you, from people that you've outgrown. It might be sad, you might miss them, they might think about you, you might think about them, but keeping these people in your life always made your future, you always felt unsure about your future when you had these people in your life. And it feels as though once you free yourself and you liberate yourself from these people, you start to feel more safe, more secure, more confident in who you are and where you're going. And it's only then that you realize how much this person or this job or this friend really kept you down, really made you feel insecure, really made you feel like you weren't worth what you're really and truly worth. Now with this Ace of Pentacles, clarified with the palm tree, there's a lot of security and stability coming in here for you, a lot of growth, but you are being asked to be flexible. Again, we just had a solar eclipse, and with the energies of this solar eclipse, blessings will be coming in for you. They might be unexpected. It might not be the way you planned for it.
And they might take time, even from up to 6 months, a year.
So it might take time for this to come in, or it might even come in quite quick.
It's going to be different for everyone.
Yeah, it's going to be different for everyone, but you are really being asked to be flexible. Now is not the time to be rigid. Now is not the time to take out your planning book and plan out every little detail. Now is the time to go with the flow, be flexible, go within, meditate, stay grounded, and allow whatever to happen. Your job is to open your heart to receive, to allow life to be, and to go within.
And I just picked up for a very minute amount of you, a small percentage of you, maybe 1 to 2%. There's an energy where you kind of lunge yourself at people, and it's out of this desperation to not be alone. And that's why this card came out here that said, be alone. It's this energy of like a desperation, I want to say, where you chase people because you just need to have that codependency on someone. You need to have that relationship. You're probably someone who has never really been alone. You've gone from relationship to relationship to relationship out of fear of being alone. And this stems from childhood. And it is something that you want to look at to heal, because if not, you will continuously and continue to experience these situations where you're running after someone and they're running away. And you don't deserve that. And it's only there because it stemmed from childhood and it's something that needs to be healed. And once it's healed, then you'll be in a more balanced state where you'll be ready to receive this balanced give and take, this beautiful, loving relationship where you fall in love and the other person is falling in love and you love each other unconditionally. But definitely for that small group of you, please look into healing your childhood wounds, any traumas that you might have gone through as a child that keeps you in this energy of, unworthiness where you chase people, you just constantly chase people. And so just to take a time out and to, if you're not in a relationship right now, take that extra time out to heal that and take that extra time out to be alone. Never jump into another relationship after you've just ended one. Be comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable being alone. And for some people, it can be extremely hard and overwhelming to do that, but you can do this. It's time to find your resilience, get stronger, take back your power, and be the boss of your own life.
And remember who you are. I want to say that. Remember who you are. So, tribe, it's that time again. So, time to think of that question that's been lurking maybe in the back of your mind. Maybe a yes or a no question. But whatever the question is, make it clear. And take a moment to think about your question now. If you need to pause the video, take a moment to do so. And we're going to shuffle the deck now and see what we get as a clarifying answer for you.
With the Pink Dream Clarity deck.
Ooh, just, a lot of movement. I'm picking up a lot of movement.
Oh, okay, so...
What did you
We
get?
have 2 cards. The first card says, reword what you're asking. And the second card says, whatever, let's do this. Some of you are asking more than, go ahead.
It's not, so now's not a time to make sure you get the plan right or the details right. It's just, whatever, let's do this. So, right, go with the flow, whatever, sure.
Right.
2 cards came out. I don't even know what this means, but sure, let's just go with the flow. Let's go with it.
Right, because some of you are in this energy of, but what do I do? Like, should I do this? And should I go? And if I go down there and if I do have to move somewhere and it is going to be somewhere far away, then how is this going to happen? Is that... So it's like, reword what you're asking, because you're asking, first of all, too many questions all at once. And second of all, it's saying, whatever, let's do this. As in, hey, if it's presenting itself to you, if it's in front of you, if it resonates with you, then just do it. Just do it. Don't ask all these questions, why and how and but this and but that. Too many questions, way too many questions. If something's in front of you, if it feels good, it feels right, roll with it.
So usually what happens with, in particular, my twin sister and I, and this happens all the time, is what happens to one twin happens to the other twin, or we'll get repeating messages. And so this deck does have a couple cards that has the same repeated message. And here's a great example. Reword what you're asking. So this deck has this same phrase repeated twice, once on this cardstock, because as you notice, it has two different style cards, right? Two different designs. So we have the same message on two different designs of cards. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but
basically I have my own deck and my twin has her own deck, and the same card fell out twice.
yes. So let's see, one more shuffle. God, do you have any other messages here?
Leave the hows and, but how is this going to happen, and all that sort of stuff. All the planning, leave it to God. It's for you to know what you want, and for you to know why you want it, and how it's going to make you feel.
Okay, one more shuffle. God, do you have any other messages, or do you want to leave it with these three cards? Okay, we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there.
So basically it's saying, let's do it.
Okay, so just go with the flow. Whatever happens, sure, let's do it. Someone invites you somewhere, sure, let's go. You're being asked to move
If
somewhere,
it feels
all
right to you. Yeah.
Always check in with your heart, but that's why we're saying to go within, give yourself the gift of breath, go within, meditate, be flexible, and allow life and blessings to flow into your life. So that's all we have for you. We're gonna close out this read. We want to
take a moment to thank you for being here. Thank you, our seasoned viewers that have been with us from the very beginning, and thank you for our fresh viewers, our new tribe. We're grateful and thankful for all your donations and for everything that you do for us.
So we ask that you kindly take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you're notified of future content. We do thank you from the bottom of our hearts for watching our videos. Your support is the foundation of our channel, and it's you that encourages us to create more content in the future. So if there's comment below if this message resonated with you. Let us know how you're feeling during this time, if anything has come up and out, or if you've experienced anything during this solar eclipse
or any interesting experiences during the solar eclipse. That would be cool to hear from.
All right, so we're gonna leave it there. We love you dearly, and as
Always, all our love.
all our love.
Till the next time.
Ciao for now.
Ciao.